Oh my gosh, I just saw a hawk swoop down. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm in front of my window. Hi guys, it's Adria, welcome back to my channel. Okay, first of all, let's address the robot in the room. This is the... Okay, you probably didn't even notice it until I pointed it out, but this is my little robot that sits on my bed. His name is Broby. He was found in a grocery store on top of the mayonnaise. Who wants to spend their life stuck with mayonnaise? Not me. Adria's a great person. She rescued me for $5 off of some mayonnaise, so y'all better subscribe. Yeah, so I had to save him. Now that you've met Broby, my son, let's get on to the video. Yeah, I haven't gone that crazy. I feel like it. So I actually tried to film this video a couple days ago, and the day prior to that, I had the worst anxiety attack of my life. So, all right, I'll just set the scene for you. So I was home alone, watching the news and things like that, but still trying to go about my daily life and get some things done around the house. So I went to my kitchen and I was gonna do some dishes, and I'm standing there, all of a sudden, like this, I was like insanely dizzy out of nowhere. I was like hyperventilating, my hands were shaking, and it was like I couldn't calm myself, like I couldn't calm my mind, and I was like pacing around, and it was just awful. And you know, I've seen things lately with everything that's going on, and I know y'all are sick of hearing about it, so I'm not even really gonna talk about it. I don't even remember what I was saying. What was I saying? I kind of lost my train of thought there. That train just completely derailed. It was awful, and I had to just go out and go for a walk. It was just... Oh, what I was gonna say was, you know, I've been seeing things like posts, you know, like, oh, now with like the virus and everything, now everybody understands how people with anxiety feel all the time. Like, you know, everything feels like the end of the world. You know, going to the grocery store feels scary, going out feels scary. And to an extent, I understand that and I see where they're coming from, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want other people to feel the way that I feel. And I don't really find comfort in that. I mean, I did kind of find it bizarre that everybody else is kind of on the same page as me, and it does feel oddly bonding. I don't know, it feels weird that other people are as anxious as I am typically, but I'm not like, now see, this is what it feels like, so you should be more sensitive. I'm just like, no, this is what it feels like and it sucks, and I don't want anybody to ever feel this way. Basically, bottom line is I don't want people to feel guilty because they can't relate to me, or because they don't have anxiety. Like, you shouldn't have to feel bad because you can't relate to somebody that has anxiety attacks. Like that, no, I don't want you to relate. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, I feel kind of insecure today because my skin got kind of bad again. It was doing well for a while. Maybe I should do a whole video. I think I've kind of found the root of like digestive issues and my skin problems, and even a bit of like my depression to a degree. You know, I've sort of found a way to control that and help that, but eating Chick-fil-A is not part of that. I think I just wanted to make a little video, like check-in like this, because it feels weird just not acknowledging everything that's going on. I highly encourage people to stay away from the media coverage as much as you can. Like, I know, you know, you feel to a degree that you have to tune in and know what's going on, but I was just drowning myself in it. Like, I was just watching too much coverage and like live updates, and I can't do it. And especially to, you know, anyone out there that has mental health issues, just don't do it to yourself. I know for me, I feel this insane loss of control right now, and like my OCD has been acting up. Like, I've been doing things that I haven't done in years, like get up out of bed to go make sure something's turned off. I haven't done that since I was like a child. So yeah, and I think also I've been kind of freaking myself out because I've been like off and on sick for like the past week. Last Wednesday I had like a small fever and I just kind of stayed in, but it's just such a bad time to get a cold or allergies or the flu or anything, because you'll like psych yourself out. You will make yourself crazy. And that's what I was doing. You know, I've told myself, like, if you Google the symptoms one more time, like, I'm gonna slap you. Like, just stop doing it. When I think about not knowing when this is all gonna be over, it freaks me out a little bit, because for me, if I know when something's gonna be over, it's easier to manage, it's easier to deal with. But right now, it's just like, who knows? And you know, people have been asking me about wedding things and all of that, and I'm just like, Well, shoot. I am very thankful right now that we didn't go with our original plan to get married in May, because I don't think that would be happening at all. I just don't know. Like, that's an alternate timeline that I'm not on, so I don't know. But, you know, for whatever reason, we decided to not go with May. Now I'm sort of seeing like, okay, that was a good decision. Because originally I was bummed that we pushed it forward to July. I was like, really? It's kind of funny how things work out sometimes. It's like, oh damn, I wasn't meant to get married in May, and now I'm 100% sure I wasn't meant to get married in May. So yeah, I don't know. As of right now, I'm scheduled to go dress shopping for my wedding dress on April 25th. So we are looking at about 4 weeks from now. I haven't heard any cancellation news of that. I think I did get an email from the bridal shop saying that like they weren't taking walk-ins or whatever, and I'm like, okay, if that doesn't change, I have an appointment, so maybe that's how they're doing it. I don't know. But you know, Brandon and I were talking about like a plan B. We sort of came up with, okay, if I'm able to go dress shopping next month according to plan, we're able to do that, I'm just gonna plan accordingly. I'm just gonna keep going with planning. I'm gonna get the invitations out ASAP. I'm just gonna do it, because I can't really put a halt to the planning, because then if I do and all of this eventually blows over, then I've wasted so much time not planning just because I am thinking maybe it won't happen. I'm trying to just take it a day at a time, because right now we're still a little bit more than 100 days away, and I'm like, okay, you know, that's a decent amount of time. It's stressful and it's weird. I mean, I don't know. Even if we have to just get married, the two of us in a room by ourselves, like, I guess. But I feel like such a loss of control, like I've said. And I even had like a nightmare about our wedding last night. Things with like the music weren't working, and I was ready to walk down the aisle and the music wasn't playing, and then the wrong music played, and I think I just feel like so much uncertainty right now. But I think a good first step to take would be to like email the woman that's been helping me coordinate this whole thing and just see what she says, or if she's even still working right now. I don't know. But when she does get back to me, just see what she thinks. I don't know. The world has a threatening aura, but I do sort of feel like this motivation to like create. Y'all gonna think I'm so dumb, but I had like this weird dream back in like 2011 for this post-apocalyptic book, and I'm like, this is like perfect inspiration for that. And I hate to like draw inspiration from literally something that's awful, but since I feel the fear right now, I can draw the, you know, creative inspiration from that. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but you know, like I've had cool ideas for like art that I could do. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's important in times like this, is to keep your creativity and find your outlet during this. And even if you've never done something before, if you're feeling the initiative to do it, like, do it, bro. Here's your sign. But yeah, I've been playing Sims more. That cheers me up. I don't have Animal Crossing like everybody else. It's like all over my Twitter. I either see like coronavirus or Animal Crossing, and I'm like, wow, this is a weird time to be alive. My sister is in Italy. You know, she's safe. I don't think she's that worried. They have a lot of restrictions and curfews and things like that, but it's crazy to me like how not worried she is. Like, I feel like I'm more worried than she is. And she's like by herself in a foreign country where it was, I mean, I don't know if it's still that bad. I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't know. She wasn't like that freaked out about it. I can't even express how thankful I am that everybody I know is safe and healthy. It's scary. If any of you need to like vent in the like, please do so in the comments if you feel like you need to get something off your chest, if you want to relay like positive information that you know of. I think that's where I'm at, really, is like, I want to hear good or bad. Like, how are you doing? Because I do sort of feel like this disconnect between people right now that's just like, I feel like when all this is over, I'm gonna go like introduce myself to every person that I see, because I'm just gonna be so glad that all of this is done, but I want to film so much next week because I just did my roots and that's like when I like to film. But I don't know, I wanted to do like an e-girl tutorial. Maybe I'll do like a Sims video. I have to do some like wedding DIY stuff. By the way, thank you so much to those of you that have purchased off of my Amazon wish list for like wedding DIY decor stuff. So I'm gonna be doing a video sort of showing you guys all my supplies and little projects I'm doing. I'm just trying to stay calm right now, y'all, and that's like the biggest thing because I know I'm okay. It's just sort of a matter of like, it's like a waiting game really. It's like it hasn't even been that long, but honestly it feels like it's been a lifetime since our lives were normal, you know? My Nana's birthday just passed on March 18th. I haven't even seen her since then. You know, I wasn't really feeling well that day. My family went down to sing happy birthday to her from like outside her door, which is so cute. I FaceTimed with them though, but the fact that I haven't even been able to like hug my Nana since her birthday is like, you know, I know I don't have it that bad because I really feel for like the elderly and people that live alone and people with health problems already, parents. It's making me realize like how fortunate I am right now. And I hate to even say that because I know that there's people that aren't doing as well, but I'm just like I'm so thankful. And it's like all that you know, my biggest problem is just worrying about when this is going to be over. And like, you know, my biggest inconvenience was not being able to go to Olive Garden. So, I didn't think I would cry, but let's all take a deep breath. Okay. I feel this weird need to like just hug people. I don't know. I wish that there was more I could do, but I don't know, maybe I should do like some live streams or something. Maybe we should just keep each other company. I don't know, but because I'm gonna see maybe if I can go take a little walk. I hope all of you are staying safe and healthy where you are and staying indoors as much as you can. It's weird because I kind of just want to take advantage of this while it's here. Maybe I will start writing that book. Maybe I will start doing new things that I haven't really given myself the chance to do. So that's kind of the silver lining, I guess. I kind of just wanted to do like a little mental health check-in because I know that there's people out there that need something like this because everything is just so negative, and I tried not to talk about it as much as I could. It's gonna be okay. It's uncertain and scary and serious. I don't want to downplay any of that, but nothing is forever. And you know, the other day, because this whole week has been up and down for me, but the other day it was so dark and depressing and gross. I got a text from my stepdad, like, look out your window. And I go and look, and there's a huge rainbow just like in the sky in front of me. And I'm just like, you know, like I don't see rainbows very often at all. And when I do, they're not that big. Like this thing was huge. And that was like the sign that I needed. I don't know, it was just the most comforting feeling. It was almost like God just being like, here you go, here's your sign, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be fine. I think I'm just counting my blessings right now more than I'm counting everything that's bad. You know, and I think back to when I said my little famous line, you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. I'm trying to just hold on to that. Maybe all of this happening will make us appreciate the lives that we had a little bit more. I don't know, but right now I feel like I would give anything to just have everything go back to normal. A month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I wouldn't even have been thinking that this would be where we are today, but so I hope that you guys are all hanging in there and doing okay. If you are struggling with anything, please DM me. You can DM me on Twitter or Instagram. You could leave a comment here if you're comfortable doing that, but I don't know, I've just been seeing a lot of people struggling in general with this whole thing, and if you need the support, I'm happy to, you know, be a friend, an ear, anything. Thank you guys for... Okay, yeah, I always burp when I talk. I talk too much, so then I'm like, ugh. But yeah, so I will see you guys again real soon, where you will see me bleach my hair. Until then, keep your heads up. We got this, guys. It's eventually going to be okay. Panda hugs, love you guys. Bye! I'm gonna go wash my hands.